It is that very, very special time of the year, one of the 4 times that we release a brand new Creekside Customs, and today I'm here to tell you all about it and how you can get it. What up, Creekside fam? It's been a long time coming. It feels like both forever ago and yesterday that I put this order in at the HVC Cigar Factory in Esteli, Nicaragua. This is our first ever customs we've done in Nicaragua. So we had to come in with a bang, and there was no one else to go to do that, to get the unique flavor, the power, the complexity, the sweetness, the cleanness of tobacco and cigars than my good friend Ranier Lorenzo at HVC Cigars, who recently, in the past couple of years, opened up his own factory where he makes all of his cigars. So I simply asked him about 6 months ago if he would be open to making a cigar for us at Creekside and for our customs program. He said, yeah, I'm in. And so I really let him do a lot of the driving on this blend. I in no way, shape, or form take a lot of credit for this cigar. I just happen to think it's awesome. It uses a Habano 92 wrapper, an all Nicaraguan filler and binder with a heavy dose of tobaccos from Jalapa, and specifically primings from the middle of the plant known as viso. So you kind of have the top of the plant where you have your Ligero, most powerful, potent tobaccos that get the most sunlight and oils. Middle of the plant is viso, bottom of the plant is seco. I'm a big believer that you can jam pack a blend filled with viso. You arguably, I think, I kind of want to try this one day, could do a blend with almost exclusively viso in the filler, and I think it would still burn, perform, and taste fantastic. I'm gonna have to try that soon. We did not do that here, but there is a lot of viso tobacco from the Jalapa region of Nicaragua. So you're gonna get this really sweet, bready profile. There's even these hints of fruit in the tobacco and in the cigar itself, and then some spice and some body, a lot of complexity. What I love about it, it reminds me of some of my favorite Cuban cigars that I've had, but just more amped up, more flavor, more body. It's Nicaraguan, baby. So let me show you what this thing's looking like, and then I'll light up and do a quick first thoughts. Boom, the silver brick. This cigar will forever go down in infamy as the silver brick. Some of you have the gold brick from our Compadre release that we did last year. Now, go collect your silver bricks from this. I also did something very special and against myself, potentially. It's not a Perfecto, it's not a Figurado, but it is a big cigar. Coming in at 6 by 54, this sucker is large and in charge. For all of you who want to see larger cigars in the customs realm, we're doing it. Some great and classic Cuban cigars. Your Bejique series, some of the best cigars that come out of Cuba actually come in these bigger formats, which is crazy to me. Some of the most popular ones, I should say. So I said, what the heck? If there's anyone who can still get me a lot of flavor and balance and body without sacrificing too much for a larger engage, it's Ranier at HVC. And so he's the perfect person tasked with this. And just look at that like beautiful bright red footband. That's a little shout out to HVC for their kind of spin they put on this blend. This is the Creekside Customs second release for 2025, Frontier. Why is it called Frontier? I love that you asked that. New frontiers for us, making cigars in Nicaragua, jumping into the full-time seat here to build Creekside that I've kind of embarked on in the past couple weeks. We are at the beginning of new things, and I wanted this cigar to kind of commemorate all of that. And so I'm gonna get this thing lit up, and I'm gonna tell you how you can get your hands on Frontier. Man, right off the rip, sourdough bread, leather, some baking spices, this like dry roasted coffee, super clean on the palate. I can't believe I'm smoking a cigar of this size. And let me just tell you, truth be told, and I don't care what anybody has to say about this, I probably will never smoke this thing down to the nub because I get exhausted with cigars this big. When we sampled it, I think like the final third, like kind of to here, is about as far as I took it. I've had other people smoke it that smoke large cigars all the time, and they approved it through the final third, so I feel great about it still. But some of us can't do the big boys all the time. But today, I do it for you. All right, so how do you get this? As of today, right now, Frontier is available in 10 count bundles, just like this. Some, by the way, full disclosure, are gonna come in clear cellophane. We ran out of this paper at the factory about 2/3 of the way rolling or bundling and packaging these up, but I did not want to delay this cigar any further. So we just sent it with the clear cellophane, still has the footband, still is the same cigar. I promise it will not influence the taste at all. You will enjoy it still just as much as you would if it came in silver. But the first 150 of you are gonna be able to get it in this silver. So if you want silver and you wanna secure that, you better act quickly. The cigar, the bundle retails for $125, and that is 10 cigars, all the same profile, all the same cigar, for your enjoyment. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about the cigar. If you've never taken part in the Creekside Customs journey, this is a great one to start with. The whole purpose of Customs came from Cuban customs and farm rolls, and the way that people used to buy, sell, and trade cigars. You'd have these individual rollers that would make cigars for people, custom rolls. They'd be in hotels or outside of factories, and I just thought it was such a cool story that there's these one-off cigars that don't always have bands, don't always have names, and they're unique experiences that can't be recreated. This is one of those. Every time we make a Customs, we try and limit the amount of rollers. We do that naturally just because our orders aren't massive, but even directly talking to the factories and saying, hey, can we have one pair at most working on this cigar? Or if some of them that roll more traditionally Cuban style with intubo and no pairs, we have just one person make the cigars. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. I think it's a great way to explore cigars. So I look forward to hearing your thoughts on Frontier. And I hope you keep joining us for Creekside Customs. My favorite cigar stuff that we do here at Creekside are these right here. Cigars that will come, bless your palate, and then most of the time, set sail forever. So get your hand on these before they're gone. I made extra this time, and I look forward to smoking with you guys in the near future. Until next time. Peace. Go smoke in good company. I'm out.